Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It is time, isn't it? It is time. So, right now we are live, folks. That means while you can go ahead and send me your questions and we will send you our answers. How does that sound? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pin this. Now, on this one, it's going to be a limited live stream because I do have someone that I plan on speaking to in just a little bit, probably about 4 minutes. And that's actually 12:30 in Arizona time. I'm expecting for them to show up early, so I may have to hop off before I show you what the automated velocity banking is all about. Um, and I know there's just a lot of things, right? There's a lot of things that are going on right now. There's a lot to velocity banking, and there's also a lot to automated velocity banking. So we have some news and a little bit we're going to be sharing with you, but we can't share it right now. Um, but it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. Why? Because focus is always exciting. When you get more focused on what you're doing, when you help all of these people that we have helped, you realize that, well, perhaps I can kind of limit what I'm doing from this avenue, from this branch, and perhaps we can focus more on making sure these people get value, making sure you, the client, gets as much value as possible, so that you're not pinned or pigeonholed or cornered and faced with no options. Right? Listen, let me just say this right now: you always have options. You always have options. And that's especially true when it comes to velocity banking. All right. So as soon as this person hops on, I will have to get off, but I just wanted to give you some encouragement today that just because you don't have a line of credit, or maybe you have a line of credit, you don't have a HELOC, or you don't have a first lien HELOC, or you don't have this, that, and the other, does not mean you cannot have velocity banking. You cannot do velocity banking. That's not what it means at all. All it means is that you're going to need a little bit more help with allocating. That's a key word now, with allocating your finances. All right. That's all that means. And so let's go ahead and share our screen here. I want to pull up the account right now. Okay. We'll go ahead and pull that up right now. I like those emails that say, "Hey man, how was your experience?" You guys ever get those emails? How was your experience with this center? Or how was your experience with this person? You know what that does? Keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? Your customer service rep. Boy, I remember when I had to do that, back in the day, man, knowing that those people were doing a survey, that would absolutely affect your performance. You know what I mean? And I know, you should be doing that, doing right by people all the time. But sometimes, man, when you are, frustrated, maybe you had a frustrating day, you know what I'm saying? And the people would just not stop, man. They're like, give it to me now, I want a basketball, or I want a football. Sometimes you should be like, sir, you know, you should have planned better, you know. Oh yes. CJ, do you know what that's like? Man, I know what that's like. Absolutely. But you know what? I also know what it's like to pay off different things faster than expected too. hmm Now, a lot of us, man, we're pretty good. We're pretty good at paying off things. But if you're pretty good at paying off things, then what this does, right? What this does is it actually accelerates how awesome you are, even to the next level. Do you see what I'm saying? I want you to just examine this person and see if you can relate, right? So let's go to the budget. right? Let's see how much they owe, right? First of all, listen, they have average discretionary income, right, of $66.47. $66.47. So what does that mean? That means negative $66.47 is just bleeding. They're bleeding. This is what you call bleeding. Okay. You look at this average discretionary income, and when you have the parentheses in this, look, $66.47, that means you're bleeding. So please, can somebody tell me why it is that they're still going to be able to pay off all that they owe? Watch this. All that they owe, right? With the signature loan, the auto loan, MasterCard, first mortgage, they're still going to be able to pay all of this off. Now I'm talking about mortgage, guys. That's a big one, right? Now I know others are like, hey, having a mortgage is okay. That's not what we say. Okay. Oh man. Hey, that person entered the room. What did I say? I said as soon as they enter the room, I'm gonna have to jump off. So look, guys, I'll have to jump off for right now. But let me get back with you. What's going on, Zay? Let me get back with you in just a little bit. Okay. This is probably going to be a 45 minute appointment. So I'll get back with you. Okay. All right. Now you know what I need to do? I need to make sure that I am no longer live is what I need to make sure of. So let me stop share.